Attention to all dreamers with a vision. Is your vision stationary or on a standstill? Well, you have come to the right place. Embrace your vision with Mandy Sigauke, a multi-talented, phenomenal lady and a holder of numerous portfolios. She is a powerful motivational speaker, life and business coach, marriage counselor, narrator, and a preacher. Moreover, she is the director of Musiq Boutique and Musiq Events. For those vying for classic and modern weddings, she is the perfect person to consult, as she is a wedding planner. She is also an upcoming author on the verge of releasing her new book, Journey to be a Successful Woman. So do you have a vision at all? If yes, with Mandy, believe in your vision and do everything to turn it into reality. All you need to do is simply like and follow her Facebook page at Embrace Your Vision with Mandy Sigauke, and stay tuned to all the weekly teachings and seasons as you embark on this journey. Dream it, believe it, achieve it.
Welcome our viewers tonight. It's got a special night. We have got a special guest in the house. If you have a vision, if you're not clear of what you really want to do, if you want to be inspired, tonight it's your night. Just get ready, just be prepared as we welcome in the house Gloryah Musiq. Welcome, Gloryah.
Hi, man.
How are you? Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. You see, we have Gloryah in the house. Yes. So let's just get ready. You can sit down.
Meet your artist, Gloryah Musiq. Born and bred in a Christian family and was introduced to music at Sunday school, where she would lead a few songs. Her mother, who was in the church choir, inspired her to become a gospel artist. Gloryah never pursued music professionally on her own, but would occasionally be a backing vocalist for friends who would record their albums. The recent global pandemic was an eye-opener for Gloryah, as she decided to quit her job to go for her dream, singing gospel melody. Thanks to her supportive husband, who would encourage her to boldly embark on this music journey. To date, Gloryah has already announced her arrival by recording 2 great singles, Jamunogona and Dear Jesu. These were produced at Worship House Studios by Pastor Mishik Mahendere. Without losing traction and momentum, Gloryah is now working on an EP which will be launched soon. With God on her side, she is poised to join the crew of gospel greats of recent times.
I was just playing Jamunogona. I think I must confess, this is one of my best songs. What was the inspiration behind the song?
Well, with Jamunogona, I got inspiration from the Word of God, basically. Psalms 121, which says that we lift up our eyes to the hills where our help comes from, and our help, it comes from the Lord. So with everything that was happening around the globe, the COVID, it's just another season that everyone was going through. So that's when I realized that whatever we go through, our help, it always comes from God. And He will do exactly what He knows best. So Jamunogona means what you know or what you do best It's a Shona word that says what God does best. So God always takes us out of uncomfortable situations. So this is what the song is about, that he would pull us through whatever we are going through.
Wow,
Yes.
that's powerful.
Thank
I
you.
think viewers, you can agree with me that this song came at the right time when we were in lockdown and we were just saying, do what only you can do, Lord.
Yes, yes,
Thank you
yes.
for that song. It was
Thank you.
perfect. It was powerful. However, how then did you start? Because people were crying to say, during lockdown, we cannot do something, and everyone was just crying. How then did you start this? How did you manage it? Because maybe we can say you are one of the fruits of lockdown.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I wanted to say as well. Not everything was bad due to this lockdown for me, because for me it gave me more time.
Okay.
I realized that what I didn't have was time
All right.
to focus on this music. So with the lockdown, I started seeing that, I actually have time to read more of the Word of God, time to get inspiration, time to get myself in my own corner, and focus on what do I want to put out there. So lockdown was the perfect environment, like in that regard. Yeah. So time.
So, do you mean to say you wrote the song during lockdown?
I
Or-
did.
Wow.
I did. Yes, I did.
During lockdown?
Yes, and actually it's not the first song that I wrote,
Okay.
but it's the song that I completed during lockdown. I just excused myself from the living room and I went into my bedroom. 1 hour I was done with the song.
Wow.
It just came straight from God. Then I called my husband and I said, come play the keyboard. There's a song that's ringing in my head. We have to do it right now. And I
Wow.
just sang it for him. He started playing. The song was done within a few minutes. So I said, we have to record this song the way it came. We have to
Wow.
just put it out there. Even though I have songs that I had finished a long time ago, we put all our focus on this one.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we really need to thank this husband
Yeah.
because he listened.
did.
I'm not sure if my husband was going to do that, but I can see the connection between you and
him. Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
can you say? Maybe him with your music, is he happy? What can you say about your husband?
He's supportive because he's a musician as well.
Wow.
My husband, he plays a number of instruments, so it's quite easy for me. When I think of a song, I only know how to play the tambourine. And I'm now learning to play the acoustic guitar. But
Okay.
my husband is gifted, he plays around a lot of instruments. So that's, I think it's just a gift from God because it connected. I've always known that I want to sing. And
Okay.
for me to get a husband that can play around with the keys
That's
and,
good.
it's perfect.
That's
I
a good
love that.
combination.
Yes,
No,
thank
we like that. I think we're supposed to be here with your husband
He
just to
was.
say thank you for supporting this, and this song is very powerful.
Amen.
So it came during lockdown. What then after lockdown? Because we are not going to stay. Isn't that we have passed the lockdown? What's going to be Gloryah Musiq after lockdown? Where do you see yourself going and other things? Can you just share with us? Because this was just the lockdown thing, and then life after lockdown, Gloryah Musiq after lockdown. What is going to be like?
Well, what I can say is Gloryah Musiq during lockdown was an introduction of, who am I, what can I put out there, people seeing what I can do. And I liked lockdown because it got people on social media a lot.
Okay.
So for me, it was a perfect, condition for me to introduce myself because most people are on Facebook, people are on YouTube, they have more time for social media. So, but life after lockdown, we are planning on having a launch.
Oh,
Yes, a live video launch, launching an EP.
okay.
It's like half an album-ish, sort of.
All right.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do, maybe January or February. That's the plan so far. We want it to be, grand and big, so we are still planning.
Invited or it's on
Of
Zoom?
course, you're invited, and hopefully by then we can also have an audience.
All right.
We know we don't know, but we're just hoping and putting our trust in God that by the time I do the launch, we can also have a small audience and also have people on Zoom and, you know, Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I think we'll attend the launch. But what we would want to know, yes, you wrote Jamunokona during lockdown, but who are you? This thing of music, where did it start from? We want to understand you, because the thing with social media, because of lockdown, everyone was there. But some people, we don't even know them. That's why you see if there are scandals or some things that happen, people have got different information, stories to tell.
Yes,
but
true.
we want you to tell your own story. Who is Gloryah? We don't want the social media to help us.
Okay.
We want them to know who's Gloryah. And did you just wake up and you are this beautiful lady singing? Because, you know, there are a lot of singers out there, upcoming singers out there. They want to know. Sometimes people are intimidated by the people that start, and they feel like we are so small, we can't do anything. So we want to know your story. And when we listen to you singing, we know that we can identify with some of the things in your stories if we are going to. So who's Gloryah? Where did you start? Is this a passion? Is this something that you've always wanted to? Were you born singing? Were you anointed? What's really, who's you? So we want to know your story.
Okay, so Gloryah, born Gloryah Changaza, now Gloryah Mtombodzi.
Okay.
I just realized when I was at Sunday school that I could sing. I didn't know that I could sing, but you know, back then I thought my teachers favor me a lot, my Sunday school teachers, because I would always be the one leading songs when we were entering. I didn't realize that it's actually a gift.
Okay.
But I used to attend praise and worship practice with my mom.
Okay.
She was in praise and worship, and I would just tag along and be playing, you know, doing children's stuff. But I think that's when the seed of actually wanting to be on the stage and singing, and then realizing that I can actually do it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it came through, you know, people giving me the chance from Sunday school to youth. But, you know, it was just God, that's what I can say. Realizing that this gift, it has to give glory to God at the end of the day. So I've always been singing in church, praise and worship. Now we are, you know, worship leaders at our church. We lead together with my husband. So I've always known that I want to sing. I want to put my music out there. So this is me now, trying to, you know, show people that I can do this. And then the other thing, what you were saying, how I can help upcoming musicians as well. You need to be courageous and stand and know that you can't sing like the next person. Okay. You are you. I am me. I sing in my own way. Like the problem that we face is people comparing you to, you know, other musicians out there. So for me, I got the strength and courage to focus on me, what I can do, not what someone else can do. There can only be one Gloryah. And this is what, you know, keeps pushing me, that whatever I can do, that level that I'm on, I want to do the best that I can with the ability that I have.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So
wow.
that's Gloryah Musiq.
I love that. I think we should encourage our children. I'm inspired when you said you started from Sunday school. It means sometimes if we encourage our children to go to do some things, participate, they may be able to identify who they are.
Who they are, yes.
So
true.
your self-discovery process, you did it when you were at Sunday school. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I knew that, you know, I love to sing.
Okay.
Whenever I got the chance, you know, even when we went to the rural areas for holidays with my cousins, we'd always perform at church. Yeah, singing Mai Charamba songs, you know, everything that we could do. We would Fungisai songs, you know, we would just practice in the kitchen after we eat supper. And then on Sunday, we couldn't wait for Sunday because we'd be performing at church with my cousins. So it started a long time ago. Yeah.
All right. And you were playing Charamba, Fungisai.
Yes.
Are these your role models?
Well, you know what? I realized that as children, you're inspired by what your parents play in the house.
All right.
So with my parents and aunties, they would play gospel music, the charambas, you know, Messi Mchenes, the Fungisais. And then when my uncle came home, he would be playing Lucky Dube, Bob Marley, Yvonne Chaka Chaka. So
Yes.
all of this music, it got to build something, you know. It made Gloria. Like what you listen to, it is the one that it's what builds the child. So it's important to, you know, to screen and see what is your child listening to, because I got inspiration from all these people. Michael Jackson, when my uncle was home, I would be listening to Michael Jackson. So everything, but the reason why I then went to gospel is because I've always been in the church. I grew up in church, and I love God. I love to, you know, the presence of the Lord. So I then realized that this is my purpose, to be, you know, singing gospel music in church.
Oh, that's good. So now that you're a grown-up, do you have a role model?
I do. I have so many role models.
Okay. You care to share just a few of them?
Well, in Zim, a cousin of mine, she came to our house, and then she started playing this music and showed me someone on the video and said, "Do you know this woman?" I said, "No, I've never seen her before." I think that was last year or so. And then she showed me Janet Manyo.
Oh.
I fell in love with her immediately. And you, Mehdi, as well. you remember you called me and you said, "Come and see this video."
Yes,
you know?
yes.
So I got inspired by her that, you know, she's making quality music. And I love the music. My favorite song, Dimi. Oh, I love that song. And then here in SA, I love Benjamin Dube. So much. One day I just want to share the stage with him. That's my dream. So I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of artists. Kirk Franklin, you know, Mesemi. I listen to Hillsong. I'm always listening to gospel music.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I get inspiration from.
No, yeah, it's good to know that you have got some role models. Yes, I love Jenny T.
Yeah, I know.
And I also love Shamnogona. It's one of my dears now.
Thank you.
So, do you have, because what I've realized is that most people who are talented, they will tell you that I don't have enough resources to start. Is it very expensive? I'm not sure about this industry. What does it have? If someone is inspiring to be a singer, what do you need to have for you to start? Can you just wake up and just start, or what's your advice?
You know, what I think is there can never be enough resources.
Oh.
Anytime, even the very big artists, you always want something more.
Okay.
So what you need to do as an upcoming musician, what I think is just start with the resources that you have. I remember the way we started, we just took a phone with some of our friends, and then they started shooting. That's how I started doing cover songs. I used the resources that were there in my house. Like, we didn't, you know, spend...
Did you say in your house?
In my house,
okay.
yes.
Okay. I thought I didn't.
So just use what you have.
Did you say a phone?
A phone,
oh.
Yes. They had a nicer version of a phone, so they started shooting with their phone. That's how we started.
Wow.
And then I said, let's just post this, even if it's not perfect. According to, you know, my husband is a perfectionist. He said, this video is not perfect. We need to wait and go to the studio and then, you know, perfect the song. I said, I just feel like I've been procrastinating for a long time. So this video that we have, let's just post. Wow. I started a YouTube page. I started a Facebook page. We just started posting. That's when it started. When you start, things just start falling into place.
Wow.
That's what I realized. But, you know, if you wait for the environment to be perfect, it can never be perfect. Wow. So start there where you are. And the other thing is, I'm not afraid to ask.
Okay.
You know me, if I want something, like, I will bother my friends. If I know that this friend, you know, can, you know, cover this gap for me, I will keep going, keep asking. So most musicians, pride. pride to ask for help. And then when someone says no, keep asking. If you know it's in their ability to help you, just keep going, keep pushing, keep asking, because the vision is with you.
Okay.
So that's what I do. If I need something, I'll keep asking. I'll keep coming, you know. Say this video needs, I don't back up when it comes to my music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm inspired. I think we have learned a lot. We're still learning, but I've picked some of the things that she said. She said start with the resources that you have. You just have to start. Even with your phone, even in your house. Maybe you are there and you're scared, but you can learn from those testimonies. Just, you have to start. With the few resources that you have, let's start. And it's you who has the vision. So sometimes even if it takes, you know, asking people for help, you just need to know that it's your vision. And for it to sometimes to come to pass, you need people. So you need to swallow your pride and look for help where you really need help.
Yes.
That is so powerful. Thank you so much, Gloria.
Thank you.
And did you ever make mistakes? Are there any mistakes or warnings that you'd want to tell to the upcoming singers? You know, we don't want to repeat the same mistakes that you made, or there are some things that you need to warn them. You know, experience is the best teacher. You have experienced a lot. We're seeing that we're going to talk about your followers, but your experience that you have, it can help other upcoming singers. Is there anything, were there any mistakes that you made, and is there anything that you'd want to advise the upcoming singers?
What I can say is the mistake that I was about to make was thinking I'm not good enough.
Okay.
I think that's what that's the mistake that most upcoming artists make. You start comparing yourself and start doubting yourself. Already the world is doubting you, so you make it even worse by doubting yourself as well. So that's what I realized, that I am me, so I need to believe in myself. I need to believe that I can do this. I need to believe that I am good enough as Gloria. I'm not, you know, I'm not somebody else. That's what people, you know, need to learn, that believe in yourself. For the world to believe in you, to believe in your dream, you believe in it first. Yeah, so I'm still learning. I know I might make some mistakes. I'll come back and tell them, you know, don't make, but yeah, you know, I just think just believe in yourself and then let everyone else see who you are.
So in other words, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we have all heard that we need to believe in ourselves. If we want people to have that confidence in you, like what we were saying in our previous session, self-confidence, you need to believe in yourself so that the whole world will also believe in you. So if you want to start the learn from Gloria, believe in yourself. We all make mistakes. I don't think there's someone who's perfect. Are you perfect?
No.
There's no one who's perfect, but you just need to keep at it, and then you continue to believe in yourself till you perfect. I think that's very important. So I've seen a lot of people. We have heard about singers when we were growing up. Some are celebrating 20 years, some 21 years. I was chatting with Fungisai. She was saying we're celebrating 20 years. Some, we just heard about them for a few hours and we never heard about them at all. So in the next 10 years or the next 5 years, where do you think you will be, Gloryah Musiq? Are we going to be, are you just a fly-by-night, or you intend to stay in this, you know, and going forward? Can you share with us your vision?
Okay. I intend to stay. That's a fact. Like, I feel like music is life to me. If you take away music, then, you know, the purpose, I don't know. I have no other purpose other than music. So, like with music, I feel at home. So for me to be comfortable, I can't imagine without it. 10 years from now, I should be well established, you know. Everyone should be knowing that there is Gloria out there. You know, worshiping God. I love to worship.
Are there going to be more albums?
More albums, definitely. And I'm releasing my songs, you know, maybe once every 2 months. But there are songs, there They are cooked already.
Okay.
So, you
So
know, this is just the beginning.
There's something coming.
Definitely. This is only the beginning. I'm sure you saw the other single that I released, Dear
Yes,
Jesu,
I saw
like
it.
2 weeks ago. Yes, it's just the beginning.
So tell me, Gloria,
Yes.
I'm not a singer, but I'm a preacher
try.
and motivator.
Yes.
Sometimes, I don't know if you have that feeling, sometimes I feel like there are other days and weeks where I feel, am I going somewhere or am I making progress here? What's happening? And then there's this other push to say, no, do it again. Do you ever have that feeling? To some people, they say if it's your calling, then you continue doing it. Do you ever have that?
I
Do you have those moments, you know, moments of being low, moments of thinking, is Gloria doing it perfectly? Do you have those moments?
I do. You know, as a mother, a wife, you just sometimes lose the balance.
Okay.
But then you get back up on your balance again and start realizing that if you don't push yourself, this is your dream. Like, who is going to push it for you? That's what I, you know, go through sometimes. You know, I want to be a mom. I want to be with my kids. I want to be, you know, there for my husband. But I want Gloryah Musiq as well.
Wow.
So you just need to find the balance, like what our father says. He says balance. You know.
So are you balancing?
I'm trying. I'm trying. You know, I'm learning as I go. It's only been 7 months when I released my first cover.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm learning as I go, you know, and looking at other people as well. We don't survive in a world where it's just us. So sometimes you just have to look at other musicians who are married like you. How are they doing it? You know, how do you think they got the balance? So that's what I'm trying to do. I think it's working. It's so far so good. Yeah.
No, just hear your, because I was taking your profile.
Yeah.
I heard you've got 2. Is it true you've got 2 kids?
I do. So far.
So we just hear from the 2 kids if it's balancing.
Thank God they don't talk that much yet.
No, take your word on that. So you're balancing.
I'm trying, yes.
You're trying.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then also, I also have this fear sometimes. And then when you see another person liking you or following you, you know, I was checking Gloryah Musiq and I saw you celebrated. You said 100 followers, if I'm wrong. I think we started from 100
Yes,
and then I saw 500.
you know, the first 100. Wow, it was.
So how does that make you feel, you know, when you see other people following you or liking you or
Wow,
commenting?
you know what, I appreciate, you know, all the following, all the support.
Wow.
Like when you're about to give up and then one more person just comes and, you know, likes or follows the page. Or I check my page a lot, the YouTube one, you know, especially when I put my singles out there. I want to see, are people viewing them? So every day when you see there's one more view, I said, thank God, you know, I praise God and I'm grateful.
Wow.
You know, people that don't even know you. Now I'm almost 6,000 followers on Facebook.
Wow.
So people who don't even know me, but are believing in me. And I've been receiving a lot of inbox messages, you know, from Facebook, from strangers that are listening to some of the cover songs and giving me so many testimonies. You know, it just gives you like that push that you need. Yeah, that I'm on the right track.
Okay, so what can you say to your followers? They're looking at you.
Okay. What I can say is thank you so much, guys, for the support. This is Gloryah Musiq. So much more is coming. This is just the beginning. So keep following, keep sharing with your friends. You know, I love the support that you're just giving me. I realize that, you know, sometimes, most of the time, support doesn't really come from where you were expecting.
Yes.
It comes from where you least expect. You know, that's what's been happening with me. You've been supporting me so much. So I thank you and may God bless you.
Wow, wow, wow. More blessings, more love from
Amen.
Gloryah Musiq.
Amen.
The followers, she's appreciating you.
Yes.
The viewers, she's also appreciating
Yes.
you. Please continue to follow her, continue to like her,
Yes.
continue to support her. Sometimes, does it cost to subscribe?
No. You know, so many people get confused, you know, with Facebook. Facebook says like or follow. and then YouTube says subscribe. So if you look at the word subscribe, people are thinking, you know, there's money going.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I should be paying something. So most people are afraid of YouTube. So, but I do try on most of my videos and my posts to tell people that it's free. You're not paying anything, you know, to just click on the red subscribe button. So guys, please subscribe. Everyone who's following me on Facebook, get to YouTube as well, and you know, subscribe. It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Subscribing to her, it's free. Just support her and support this cause, support this girl from Sunday school. Now she's seeing that dream coming to pass. I
Yes.
think I heard you talking about phones and studying in your house. What do you have to say concerning the issue of quality and music? Can we just do it like we just start? Can they just start, or there's, what do you have to say concerning the issue of quality?
You know, that's why I started with cover songs. I think people can forgive us.
All right.
If the quality is not, you know, up there when it's a cover song.
Okay.
You're just doing a song that was done already by the artist.
All right.
And you're just trying to show people that I listened to this one, you know, I can sing like this.
Oh,
so that's what I
the
did.
meaning of cover song.
Yes, it's not my song.
Oh, okay.
So
Thank you about that.
So I was doing cover songs
Yeah,
while
I was thinking it's a cover.
No.
All right.
So I was doing cover songs while I was trying to raise a bit of money for my own singles. I had written songs already.
Okay.
I still have so many songs that I haven't recorded yet. But I started with cover songs, and then you don't want to overwhelm people when you're a musician. Like, you know, a song can take up to even 3 months for it to get to 500, you know, likes or views or whatever. So with me, I didn't want to overwhelm people by putting so much content that belongs to me. So that's why I started, you know, with the cover songs.
Okay.
Yeah, so people can forgive us if the quality is not okay, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, so you see, she started with the cover song.
Yes.
Building up so that she can at least have hers.
Yes.
So I think that's what we need to do. Quality is very important.
It's important, yes.
And I think what I learned from you is that we don't need to rush. One step at a time.
One step at a time.
So it's another thing that we need to learn from Gloryah. She just doesn't release one after another. But you build up yourself with a few resources, yes, of course, and with the help of people. Were you helped or you were not helped?
I was helped.
Oh.
I thank God that He put around me friends and my family that were very supportive. I was helped.
All right.
Yeah, like what I told you, the first videos was a phone from a friend.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still getting help. I'm still asking for help. Yeah, because I know the vision where I want to be. So yeah, I have a really supportive pack of people.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone in particular that you'd want to thank?
Well, you know, I'd like to thank my friend Mansig and Insig, my friend, and also I want to thank the Hongwes.
Okay.
Oh, they were so supportive. And you know, even now if I say let's do a cover song, we can do it in their house.
Okay.
They have a studio sort of, yeah. So, and my husband, yeah, my sister, my mom, you know, they've been there posting on groups, sharing links, yeah, getting people to like the page. That's the support. I actually realized the importance of supporting, you know, other people when, after I started, when you need the support, that's when you realize that, was I ignoring others all this time? Like, was I a good friend? Was I supporting enough? Because I'm also now expecting support, but was I giving it to others? You know, so when you venture into these things, that's when you realize how important support is.
Wow.
But I thank God that I still have people that are still backing me up and believing in me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So as we said, you need to sow favor for you to get favor.
Exactly.
You need to sow support for you also to be supported.
Yes.
And I think she is trying to apologize that if I didn't support you back then, I didn't understand, you know, I didn't realize how much you
I'm so
really
sorry.
needed your support. So she's apologizing that if you invited her to like your page and she ignored, this time around she'll be liking every page.
Yeah.
She now understand
I
how
understand,
much.
yeah.
And
True.
also appreciating everyone's support
Yeah,
without forgetting the followers, and knowing that we will always need support.
Yeah.
So
true.
we support each other, we stand with each other, and then we will all grow together.
True.
I think I've learned a lot from you. I'll also make sure that I like and support other people.
It's important.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need support, and we need to share, and we need to continue to support Gloryah Musiq, like what you have heard, that there are more albums that are going to come.
More coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what can you advise? Because I know this industry, the music industry, it also comes with, you are on the spotlight now.
Sure, yeah.
And on your page, it's not everyone who's going to be liking you. So what can you advise to the other singers or the other people in general about social media? Yes, it's good, but is it always going to be positive? Are you prepared for any negative thing that would come?
You know, yeah, that's a scary thing. Like when you start this thing, you are putting yourself out there.
Yes.
You're putting yourself to be judged by people who don't know you, to be judged even by people who knew you sometimes, yeah. So it just takes courage. Like what I do is I don't want to be afraid to be me. So when I realized that, you know, I just started checking who's in my contact, like who's monitoring me, who is seeing my statuses. You know, you just need to check, is everyone your friend? Because at times like this, you don't need people putting out their negative social media posts or taking screenshots, or, you know, people who don't understand. So you just need to check, like, who sees you, who is in your circle, and then screen. Okay. That's what I can advise. You need to screen and just be left with people that really support you.
Okay.
Genuinely.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, so we also discussed in our sessions about handling, you know, managing, you know, the social media. So like what she's saying, it's not going to be always good, but you also need to see what are you posting, and who's seeing, and who's your friend and everything. But you should not be afraid. Whatever that might be said, or the negative comments, it's all helping you to grow. Some people, they see the good in the negative because it makes them become so popular.
True.
So
it's true.
yeah, so I think it's one of the things that we should be looking forward to, that when you're in spotlight, more things are going to happen, but you'd also need to see that, to know that people are watching you.
Yes.
So you need to behave. And you need to know what to post.
Yes,
am I right?
it's true. It's true.
So when people are watching you and you are, this is going to be a tricky one, but it's my last question to you.
Okay, all right.
Are you going to be singing gospel music only?
You know what? I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. But sometimes I love to sing love songs as well, because
Since
God
you are
is
married.
love. Yes, and I'm married, you know. I'm not singing Ramuno Goda all the time.
All right.
Yeah, so I do love love songs.
Okay.
During weddings, I sometimes sing, you know, when people invite me. Yeah, so that's
so
what I can say.
invite her on your wedding.
Exactly.
Sing ladies, invite her.
True. So yeah,
All right.
but I'm mostly gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to be gospel. She's a believer.
Yes.
But she doesn't mind singing love songs.
Yes.
She's married.
I'm married.
So that husband who's supporting her to sing some love songs.
True.
All right. It was lovely having you, Gloryah.
Thank you,
Thank you
Wendy.
so much. What could be the last words that you'd want to say to your followers and to everyone who's been doing this?
Okay. First of all, thank you, Mandy Sigalke, for having me on Embrace Your Vision. What I'd like to say is thank you guys for starting with me this journey. You know, you never forget the people that support you when you're starting.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you. Keep on liking, keep on sharing the pages, keep on subscribing, you know. Shout out to all your friends and family. Tell them about Gloryah Musiq.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to have you on Embrace Your Vision.
Thank you.
You can come and tell your story here. We are there so that we can share it with everyone. And as long as you have that, it's in you, you have that calling, you have been called, never stop. Keep on pushing with resources, without resources, seek for help. Like what she said, you always seek for help. And there are moments that you feel like you are down there, but balance it. Continue balancing, continue believing in yourself for the world to believe also in you. That was so powerful.
Thank you.
And you need to have role models. Gloryah said she has got a lot of them.
A lot.
She grew up listening to music. So whatever that you want to be, you need to feed yourself with that. More music to you so that you also learn. We don't stop learning, we continue to grow. And her wish is to share the platform with Benjamin.
Yes, please.
And Janet.
Yes.
We'll make sure that they would definitely
And
do
me
that.
shake my hand there.
Oh, and me shake my hand there. That's the wish. So we should just add it to your wish list and pray
Please.
that God will continue to grant you your desires.
Yeah.
God will continue to grow you. We want you to grow, and we will want to say, oh, this is what she was saying. We don't want you to leave. We want you to stay.
Thank you.
Not a fly by night, but we want you to be there permanently so that even your grandchildren
Amen.
can see Gloryah Musiq and
Yes.
they will learn.
Amen.
So let's support her. Let's love her. Let's forgive her for not supporting us. She apologized. She didn't know. And she is appreciating all the followers, and we appreciate everyone. If you want, like her page, do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
She's on Instagram.
And Twitter too.
And Twitter.
Yeah, though I'm still learning how it works, but I'm there.
She is there. She's everywhere. Please just go
Yes.
and love Gloryah Musiq. Go to YouTube. Just comment amen to every cover song so that she can see you really supporting her. We really appreciate you, Gloryah.
Thank you,
Please
Mandy.
come back again.
I will. Definitely.
And make sure that you, I'll be there at the launch, right?
Yeah, of course.
Please book your seat RSVP to here so that we'll be there when these songs are being launched. I'm just coming for Shamunogona only. I'm not sure about the other ones.
The other ones, you haven't listened yet.
Yes. So as we just dance to Shamunogona, please, let's love it and support Gloryah Musiq. Thank you for tuning in. Tune again next session. And if you have got your story to tell, you can inbox us.